We're joined in our kitchen this morning by food editor of Sunday Times Food Weekly, Hilary Biller, and she's going to take us through the steps of how to prepare asparagus in order to be able to cook with it properly. Now, I don't really work much with stuff like asparagus. I mean, it's too intimidating for a non-cooker like myself.
You just eat it.
I just eat it, especially when it's done well, but I want to learn how to do it well, how to prepare it well. So what's the secret?
Well, what is happening, asparagus are just coming into season now and really beautiful. They're grown in the Free State, funny enough in the area around Vicksburg.
Hey.
That's where some of our biggest asparagus farms are.
In die goeie ou Vrystaat.
Yeah, the Vrystaat. And it's so interesting because South Africans don't like white asparagus, so we export tons and tons of white asparagus.
Ah, see, I thought they only came in green.
To European markets.
Okay.
Yes. So they're sort of much thicker stemmed asparagus.
Oh, right.
Okay, when you're going to buy an asparagus or asparagus, you must check the tops. If they're looking sort of quite soggy, then put the packet back on the shelf.
Okay.
These are perfectly fresh.
Should be firm.
Yes, and firm and really nice.
Look like a protea a little bit.
Yes,
there.
yeah, they do a bit. And it's always a good idea to buy them of equal length, because depending on obviously what you're going to do, but it would look a bit odd if they were all different lengths. And what I do is always take off the rough end, about 2 centimeters off the end. Or what you can do, as a proper French person would do, is they would use a potato peeler and just peel the sort of tough ends off. Can you see what I'm doing there?
All right. But I'm guessing if you do that, you lose quite a lot of the fibre.
Well, you know what you're wanting to do at the end is actually get rid of that fibre because it's quite chewy.
Okay.
So that's what you can do it that way, or just chop it off as I have done.
All right.
Okay, for our dish that we're going to make today, I'm going to blanch the asparagus because asparagus needs a moist method of cooking. And they're not going to do that in the oven because we're making like mini pizzas.
Okay.
So I'm going to blanch it, and blanching is to have a pot of water on the go and
like
it's boiling
this one over here.
And it's salted. And to pop the asparagus into there, and it's literally for a minute. So you count.
That was close.
You count to 10.
I'll count to 10. Like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10.
Okay. And then when you blanch, you always have to have a bowl of ice cold water on the side. So the asparagus, can you see the beautiful green color?
Yes.
That's what blanching does to vegetables.
What does the word blanch mean?
Blanch means plunging into boiling water to just cook it. Okay. And then plunging it into ice cold water. It's a cookery term. Okay,
lovely stuff. So we're going to blanch some more of these asparagus, and we're going to use them in our recipe today to make a lovely pizzetta, yes?
Yes, pizzette.
A pizzetta, yes. We're going to eat it and enjoy it. See you just now.
By partnering with the WWF, we found goodness in sustainable fishing practices. Pick and Pay, always there for you.
So we're back in our kitchen with food editor of Sunday Times Food Weekly, Hilary Biller, and we're going to be using the asparagus that we blanched a bit earlier on to create a pizzetta, which is Italian for mini pizza, right?
That's right.
That's the actual Italian word.
Yes, that's it.
And this all forms part of this week's Sunday Times Food Weekly, which has the theme?
Yes, the theme is spring, and spring is ideal for the first arrival of the fresh asparagus.
Lovely.
So I thought this pizzette with some lovely asparagus on the top and pesto, I thought fitting for a spring day.
Well, let's go. What are we going to do with this?
Okay, what we've got here is some pizza dough, which I know people don't want to make, whatever, but you'll notice a lot of the supermarkets sell a sort of raw dough.
Ready-made,
okay,
yes.
and it will be, well, it's not ready-made, it's raw. Okay, then because it's a pizzette, you're going to peel off a nice little ball of dough.
All right.
If you wanted to and you weren't serving little delicate people in your household, you could of course make this bigger. It doesn't have to be small, but small is sort of quite dainty. And I know it's springtime that people are feeling that they've got to get back into being slim and fit again.
So it's ideal to have a pizzette.
Yes, ideal to have a pizza. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just roll this out.
Lovely.
And it's deceptive, but it must be quite nice and flat.
Okay.
Have you seen Italian men do that lovely sort of...
Yeah, it's amazing. And they just get their hands involved in everything.
Under the dough.
Acrobatics of the pizza dough.
I'm just going to put one together to show you how it is done. All right,
first you
so
have your
we've got the dough there. You need a teaspoon, some beautiful pesto, basil pesto.
Yes.
Because it's spring, it's all got to be green and fresh and lovely.
Oh, yes. Of course,
Okay.
pesto, that fresh flavour.
Flavor, really nice. And then top it off with some slices of mozzarella.
Ja. Sommer 'n groot stuk.
Yeah, nice big slices because you want it to be nice and generous and not dry.
Okay.
Okay, and then our beautiful asparagus that we've blanched, just a couple across the top.
I must say,
Like
now
that.
knowing that we actually export a lot of white asparagus from the
asparagus.
Free State, I'm so much more proudly South African of this of this vegetable.
And we need a little bit of colour on top of there, and then some lovely baby tomatoes. The smaller ones are better. If they're slightly bigger, I would cut them in half. And that's it. And that's how easy it is. You can finish it off with a bit of Parmesan cheese, which I have grated here.
Wow. I
And
think if you had some blackberries and some blueberries there would have been enough colours to make a South African flag.
Almost.
Could have done that.
Yes,
You know?
almost. And then perhaps a grinding of pepper and salt. And then all pizza dough needs a really good heat to get it going in the oven. So about 200 degrees C for about 10 or 15 minutes.
All
But
right.
watch it, okay.
I'm going to pull out the ones that we made a bit earlier on, just for the magic of television. They look amazing, they smell amazing, and I'm sure they're going to taste
They are
exactly
amazing.
the same.
All right. There we have them. The cheese is melted. You can see the asparagus has slightly shrunk a little bit, but they look so pretty. I'm just going to sprinkle some Parmesan cheese over the top.
All right.
Give it a nice little extra bite.
Wow, we were.
Okay, and then finish it off with a couple of basil leaves.
And if you're looking for the recipe to make this lovely pizzetta, SMS the keyword asparagus to 33728. Looks amazing. Shall we dish them up?
Are you going to try one?
Ooh, I think I am. I think
Okay.
I am. Okay, I think let's dish them up first,
All right.
just so we show what they'd look like after you plated them. Now use this.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, come on, little one. There we go. Let's just two on that. Let's have two there.
Over.
Another one over here.
All right, so just one for you and I.
Beautiful.
Forget
beautiful.
about the crew today.
Let's forget about the crew today and just
Okay.
get our hands in there. All right.
Oh, are you ready?
Yes.
Steady, go.
Wow. Yes, please. This is absolutely amazing. Keyword asparagus to 33728, and you could try this and make a nice little pizzetta. Es si bueno. Very nice. Try it at home. Very nice. Thank you.